here's a real interesting dichotomy about South America, and that's that sometimes it can be frustrating here because maybe the services or the work ethic or the level of organization isn't what we're used to in the West. But it gives you such an opportunity as a business person or to come and to work and to create your own business in a economy like this, because naturally you're 50%, 100% ahead of the competition by simply doing stuff like, being reliable, communicating on times, following through with what you say. It gives you just such an advantage when you're in an economy like this, which is more, I guess, informal. So I talked about a few different things, but hopefully that answers your question a little bit.
And to be fair, that's a fantastic point. And that's kind of like what brought me to Uruguay. I had so many of my clients asking me and kind of engaging me in conversations about Uruguay. And I spoke to some people in the investment migration space, and they said, hey, Uruguay is way different from the average Latin American jurisdiction. So I decided to have a look. I did reach out to so many lawyers, not just in Uruguay, but I was thinking about visiting Chile as well. And nobody replies. I am contacting you through your website. I am willing to pay for your time. I'm not looking for freebies here because I understand the value of time. I'm willing to do a paid consult. And crickets. So when I saw that, I said, hey, there's an opportunity here. So I was hoping, and since I've been here, I've been engaging conversations with lots of lawyers. Every time I land in a new jurisdiction, I want to talk to as many lawyers as possible because that's how I get, a lay of the land. And yes, you're absolutely right. They're doing, within that cultural context where things are perhaps a bit more laid back. But when you have someone who drops in and who is more into leaning forward than leaning back, I think, yeah, absolutely, you can see so many opportunities. But then you understand why they may be a bit laid back because there's so many restrictions, there's so much bureaucracy, like when coming from an Anglo-Saxon common law jurisdiction, the process for forming a company, for the compliance, filing your taxes, they are way, way easier than in some of these jurisdictions. You have to get a license. The company formation process is painful. The ongoing compliance burden is mindless and mind-blowing. How have you adjusted to that part of doing business in Paraguay?
Yeah, so it is a lesson in patience sometimes, and there's no point getting upset about things that you can't change. I guess what I always try to do in Paraguay is always have more than one provider for anything and have a backup, and let the free markets make the decision. If someone's taking too long or, well, I'm going with this person, so it's really about making sure you have options because, if your whole process is relying on one person to get it done, you're in a precarious situation, in a place like this because they don't always come through in timelines that you would like.
Okay, wonderful. And if someone wants to follow this up, they want to find out more about Paraguay and the pros and cons and see if it's the right fit for them, how can they find you, Paul?
Yeah, so it's best if you follow us on our Twitter, Plan B Paraguay. There we are posting just daily about information about the country so people can learn more about it and see if it's a fit for them. From there, there's also our contact on our Twitter, in which case they can book a call with me and we can discuss if Paraguay would be a good fit for them.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.